Hello guys. So how was the day? 8th of June, and we have discussed that what can be expected in the pre-market itself. So there was a gap down. As we discussed, almost 300-point gap down we got because of Gift Nifty was indicating US market crash and everything. And then as usual, when you get the gap down, it is actually getting bought and you got a bounce to 20 MA and even further also. But today they couldn't fill the gap because when the Europe opened, European markets was also negative, and that again reflected in our market. So from the pivot, when it reached to S1, not couldn't fill the gap, and then they started reversing again. And it's almost at market is about to close now. It's almost at the opening. I have taken 6 trades and small trades, 6 winning trades. Okay, so I'll show you all that. So that's enough. You don't want you don't want to wait for a trade where you get 100 points. You can wait for small trades, and you can accumulate also, and you can trade with less quantity when you're not sure. Because see, one thing is that the what we have seen so far is whenever you get a gap down, you're getting a up move. So you may be playing for that, but sometimes it may not work out also. The other markets also have to favor you, right? Now if you see here, uh okay, so I have a small profit only 23,000, but it is 23%, and the capital is just 1 lakh. So with 1 lakh, this is 23% on a market like this, right? It is actually very good because days like this, in fact, you should be protecting your profit and the capital also. But we are able to make that, and if it is a good day, we will be like making 1 lakh profit with 1 lakh capital also, even more also, which is possible. But days like this, if you see, I've taken opening itself, trade is taken on the call side. The entry is around 203, and you can see exit is around 234. So this is the first trade. It is a winning trade. So 9:30, the trade is closed. Then 9:37, again taking a call trade. Okay, so let me show you what is that entry. So the first entry immediately here. So this is the up move that we captured. Then the second entry that we captured is this one. Okay, so this is the entry that we captured. And that is this trade. Again, a call trade. So two call trade. So this is the entry, and entry is at 225 and 244 we exited. Almost 20 points. Now, all these are live trades which I've taken along with the mentoring participants. Already I have uploaded. You have to watch that because these are easy trades which you could have got it either with me or otherwise also if you're trading simple logic, price action, you could have taken that. Then what we have done is again by 9:43 we got another call trade, right? That's a small quantity. 228 is where we are entering. It went till 242. Okay, so that is also in this bounce itself. This bounce itself, that is the second candle after exiting. Okay, so here I think we have not fully exited. We were it was a continuation trade only. So this trade is closing here. So 225 is the entry. We got exit at 244 and then re-entry 242. So this is where the trade is closed on CE. So two trades. The first one is here, second one is here. Then comes the put trade. That is this candle we got. It's a small trade, but still if you see the entries around 137, we got till 150. That's a small trade of 130 quantity. So that is why the profit is less. We are just trading. You look at this quantity that we traded. But with that capital, if I want, I can trade even 650 quantity also. 650 multiplied by 150, if you see, that's around 1 lakh, right? But still, I am not going with that. We just trade even 1/4 of what we can actually trade. That's the risk management. That's the position sizing rule that you need to understand, you need to follow. That's exactly what we teach in our mentoring session because these are trades live taken in front of the mentoring participants with all the community members. Now, after that, again, a put trade. So you can see this is closed at 10:04. It's closed. So first put trade is taken at 9:58. That is here. Then we were waiting. Then after that, this is where this is 20 MA. So this is where we are getting the next trade. So that is this trade, right? So 137 is the entry, 129, and then 129 it's a limit order, and then it went till 145 because it's not a big trade opportunity you are getting. So we have exited immediately. Nothing much we got there, though it went to 154, but I exited and closed at 145. That's the put trade. Then again, almost so 1044, that is the trade. Then what market did? Just went sideways, 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 slowly bouncing. This bounce is not convincing. Even at 12:30, when they were giving this up move also, the European markets opened down. DAX is almost 300 point down. So why we need to go on the upside again? Not convinced. So this is the pivot S1 that I was looking for. I got this rejection candle. So I have taken, look at this 1044, I closed this trade. And then that's the put trade. Then I'm waiting almost 2 hours to enter the next put trade at 1250. 129 and 120 is the entry. So from 120 got almost till 140, which is another 20 points. That is the fifth trade. So you can see this is the first trade closed here, winning trade. Second trade closed here fully. That is another winning trade. Third trade is a put trade. That's a winning trade. Fourth trade. So third trade is this one, put trade. Fourth trade is this one. That is also a put trade. So this is 9 EMA trade. This is 20 EMA trade. So this is a put trade. This is a put trade, small trades. This is a call trade. That's the first trade. This is a call trade. That's the second trade. 3, 4. Now this is the fifth trade. So what is that outcome? 1250 is the entry at 120, 140. So 20 points. But I could have got much more. Why I exited? The moment it came to 20 MA. I've exited because we don't know whether it is going to bounce from 20 MA now. I don't want to get into that. If there is a bounce, then unnecessary thing. I don't want. I got whatever I want. Beyond that, I don't want. Right? That's my fifth trade. And then the sixth trade, that is a call trade. So here I'm closing it. So look at this, guys. See the way you are waiting. This is what I told you. In this kind of market, you need to be like an eagle. Even for 10, 15 points also, you have to wait for your levels. Look at this. I have a level here. I have not taken any trades anywhere else. I took the trade when the price come here. I took it. You can see it got rewarded. So you can see where after 1044, almost 2 hours, I was waiting because the market is going sideways. I know I'm not going to get anything. So after this trade, I waited for this was my level. So I took the trade. This was my level. I took the trade. So once this level is taken out, this is my next level. I took the trade. When it came here, I took the trade. So these three put trades, I'm winning. This call trade, I win. This call trade, I won. And now from here, it came here. I got a small scalping trade on the call. So if you see 1044, I closed this. 2 hours I was waiting for the put trade to come here. 2 hours I'm waiting. How many of you can wait with patience? Then you will make it. 2 hours I'm waiting. You can see from the order. So that trade is closed at you are waiting for 2 hours, but the trade will be closed in almost 10 minutes because you're option buyer. You don't want to wait. And then I'm waiting from 1 o'clock, this trade is closed. Then another 2 hours, it's 2:45. Almost 1 hour, 45 minutes I'm waiting for this. And the trade is closed in 1 minute. But to get the 1 minute trade, you need to wait for almost 1 hour sometimes because the day is like this. It's a slow day. And then after that, it gave a big dip also, but I'm out. It's a slow day. Look at it. It is just staying here only. So I realize that nothing more is going to get. So if I want to summarize, this is your first call trade. If there is any doubt, you can see very clearly, openly, transparently, take the screenshot and do whatever research you want after this. Okay, so this is the first call trade, and you can see the way I have added and everything here very clearly. Second call trade, you can see here, right? And this is where the first put trade is coming. This is where the first put trade is coming, and that is here. That is exactly 23,200 level that we planned. Also 9 EMA. So this red candle is what we got. So call trade, call trade. This 9 EMA is my level, put trade. 20 EMA my level, put trade. So that is this put trade. And then comes, so after 1044, I think that till this I have uploaded the video. Please watch that and see how we have taken. Because it is possible. Look at this quantity, guys. 65, 2 lots, 1 lot, 1 lot, 2 lot. That's what you're trading, and still you made a profit of 23,000 with a capital of 1 lakh. Don't you think that, see, people want to make only 2,000 with 1 lakh capital. That is a realistic possibility actually. If you can make consistently 2,000 with 1 lakh, then that's great actually, right? Because in 50 days, you can double the capital. So here, if you see, these are the orders and around 1,500 is the charge. I'm perfectly fine with that. If you may think that so many trades and so many charges, so much charge, nothing. It's 1,500. Look at this, 27 trades. And so call trade. This is the put trade, my level 2, put trade, my level 3, put trade, my level 4, call trade. So these are the 6 trades. And if you trade at your level, what happens? If you trade at your level, that is what you mean by trade in the zone. If you trade at your levels, what happens? You won't lose. Now, even if you lose, that is perfectly well defined. There is no undefined loss will come if you trade at your level. So what you need is just like what I did. Almost after 10:40, I'm taking the next trade at 12:40, 2 hours. After taking 12:40 trade, I'm taking at 2:40. I'll just show that once again so that because people won't understand. People think that you keep on trading just because you're intraday trader. Every candle is an opportunity. Look at this trade, 10:40, closed it. Where the next trade? 12:50 after 2 hours. That closed at 1 o'clock. Where is the next trade coming? To 2:45. Now the market is about to close. Just now market closed. So this is 3:30 now. So when we started, this is where the market was. But I closed my trade somewhere here itself. I closed my trade. I'm done with it. Right? So the profit is this 23, which is 23%. Capital is 1 lakh. Charges, you can see here for all these trades that I've taken, charges just 1500. So my point is, if you trade in the zone, if you trade at your first, you need to know your levels. Second, you should be having that guts and courage to enter at your level. Now, if you would like to learn this, definitely you can get in touch with us. We have the live market mentoring session, and all these trades except the last two I have uploaded already, which I have taken along with the mentoring participants, with the community members. You can watch that. You can learn from that also. That's the post-market learning that anyone can do. But if you wish to learn during the market, when I trade, when I take the, but again, it's not a trading call or anything. You cannot treat me like that. I'm not into that category. I'm a mentor. I teach, I trade, and that I teach because I believe in practical things. I don't believe in teaching theory when it comes to trading. So I teach what is practical, and that is something which I can do as and when the market is going on. So that's a kind of live stock market show if you want to treat it like that. So if you're interested to join, watch some demo videos, or you can have 4 days program where you can understand and you can see what we actually do in that 4 days. We have 1 month program where you can learn what we are doing, or we have 6 months and 1 year program. That is after completing 1 month, if you're comfortable with us, and then you evolve and mature as a trader. So choose the one which you want to. Talk to my team, and I see you there in the session.